kind of the basis of your comic book, isn't it? Like you're trying to save artworks for the future of so people can enjoy it and not go to the wrong hands or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, Egypt has been through a lot. It's been invaded, it's been attacked, it's been plundered, and a lot of Egyptian art is all over the world now. And it's wonderful that we can go to museums and we can see it. But if you think about the conditions in which it was taken, sometimes, especially earlier, it's it's an issue. So we're trying to protect it. We're trying to protect what we have.
Have you picked up the language at all? Like, have you learned Egyptian?
Enough. You have to talk to the guys. There's some very, very useful phrases. Mumkin Bakra, which is maybe tomorrow, and Inshallah, Allah wills it. This is a very important phrase in Egypt. You can't say anything without adding Inshallah. It's like, I will talk to you tomorrow, Inshallah. We'll meet tomorrow, Inshallah. Like, we work together. You will see me at like 4 o'clock in the morning, Inshallah. And, I respect that. I respect that because, what if he doesn't will it? In my hands.
It's almost like paying respect to fate so that you don't tempt it, right?
Exactly. It's like everything's in the hands of fate, and I'm just a tool.
It's like being a creator and having a muse on your shoulder, right? If you believe in that, you need to respect that, right?
Exactly.
I had has any of like the movies, like I'm talking, anything that has archaeology in it as a part of it, has any of that ever been accurate ever? Like,
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
no. Not even documentaries. I gotta be honest.
I gotta be on documentaries either. Oh no. Wow!
Not even the Mummy with the Rock.
I mean, the Mummy absolutely is so real. I mean, we've got bleeding fountains and flesh-eating scarabs and faces that come up out of the sand.
I was so disappointed with that movie. The first maybe 5 minutes of the Mummy when it first came out in the theaters, I'm like, this is awesome, and then it turned to crap immediately after the first 5 minutes. I'm like, it's so stupid. Like,
depends. Is it the Tom Cruise one or the Brendan Fraser one?
The Fraser one. The Fraser one.
We're talking about the Fraser one.
Right.
We have like 5 canopic jars. I mean, they literally. You're supposed to have 4. Like you actually have, references to ancient Egyptian art, and then you get it wrong.
Yeah, they never get that.
You're phoning all the way.
I was just curious if someone had actually ever gotten it right, and I was like, I figured the answer was probably close to no. But
yeah, right.
Just in case, I was curious.
It's so fun. We still watch these films, which is funny because people are going to ask us about them. So we need to be prepared. And my mom, she used to work at the Metropolitan Museum for 13 years, and she would do all of these groups, school groups, that she would take around the museum in the Egyptian galleries. And every time the kids would ask about the Mummy. So it's like we have to be, up to date on all the latest movies so that we could talk about them and, say what was accurate and what wasn't. And every time it's just, where do I even start with this?
Yeah, right. Like you almost gotta look stretch it out. So like you have such a fascinating career, like, and so how did you like? It's weird, like, because if I was an archaeologist, I don't know if I'd ever want to write comics. Like
you wouldn't toil in comics.
I don't think I would, like, unless you were trying to. I mean, I could see why you would be inspired around all of that culture to want to write a story, but I don't know if I would want to. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, Katherine, how did you kind of make that, happen, or what inspired that?
It's really a combination of things. I'm an animator professionally.
Oh, right? Oh, wow, really?
So,
wow.
Yeah,
of course you are.
Yeah, right. Are you a firefighter as well? I mean, are you running for president?
Magician, sorceress.
But yeah, I just started touching on that. But yeah, no, I've been an artist for as long as I can remember. It's just something I always did, and I started doing animation. I went into stop motion, which is like Tim Burton, Wallace and Gromit, that sort of thing. So I started doing that, and animation, of course, is very close to comics and graphic novels. And I was reading a lot of comics and graphic novels and sort of, connecting the dots and connecting that to my Egyptian experiences. And actually ended up going into film and getting a PhD in film studies, specializing in silent film.
Wow.
So there are a lot of layers to that. And of course, silent film is also very much like a comic book, a moving comic book, because you've got images and then you've got the intertitles, which are like the text or the speech bubbles. So I was doing a lot of things that were very sort of adjacent to comics. And I also started writing novels, regular prose novels. And I started thinking of this project, which became Napoleon Starship. And I just felt like, well, what medium did I want to do this in? Because I was doing all of these different things, and I wanted to tell this story. And I thought I wanted to have text, I wanted to have pictures, and I didn't really see it as an animated film because I wanted to put a lot of detail in there, and I wanted people to be able to take time and look at the page and sort of explore it and have that archaeological process as well. Like they're discovering a lost ancient culture. And I thought, hey, I can turn this into a graphic novel. I think that would be fun. And I can do this. I do all these other things. I could do graphic novels too. And then I started doing it, and I thought, oh my God, what am I getting myself into?
Should we call you doctor then, or what?
Color what, Harry?
Doctor?
Technically, I am Dr. Oh, but it's okay. Catherine, it's fun.
I mean,
I accept.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you or anything. I'll call you doctor.
No, really, it's okay. I only use that in my email signatures.
That's incredible. Like,
No,
so
really.
How did you find Alex and Mark exactly?
I'm wondering that too now. I'm like,
she dug him up.
Like you're literally a genius, and I drink with these guys whenever we're at conventions. So I just I can't understand how this connection was made.
Please tell me that's a backhanded compliment, Johnny. You're like, they're
Yes.
geniuses also, and that's it all links up somehow.
in different ways. In different ways.
Different ways.
I've been going to New York Comic Con for years, and I love being there, and I love going to meeting all the creators and going to Artist Alley and visiting all the different tables and the various publishers. And now I had my own graphic novel that I was working on, and I wanted it to be published traditionally. I didn't want to do it myself because I didn't have that kind of reach. I wanted as many people as possible to actually see this book and read it when it was finished. Yeah. And I started going around to different publishers and just pitching it to them and talking to them and seeing what sorts of things they published. I was like, is there even a market for this? Is anybody going to want to read my graphic novel about archaeology in outer space? And
by an actual archaeologist, why not? What other comic book about archaeology has been written by an archaeologist? Really, there should be a gold seal on the comic book.
Yeah, Mark, Alex, write this down.
Right.
That's actually not that bad of an idea.
That's
really?
how yeah, definitely.
I'm already thinking we're gonna make rumors about a curse if you open the book and don't buy it.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, do you know
Alex,
any
I love
Egyptian?
What?
What? What? What?
What?